Hello and welcome to the WDW UK Newscast, The Pod. That's right, we're back again, and we're all here. My name's Danny, and joining me this week is Lewis.
Hello.
Matt. Hello, everyone. Andy.
Hello.
And YouTube's newest Disney sensation, it's Chell. Oh my God! Hola.
You left me last again.
I know, but it's a build-up. You're the only one people want to watch, so it's
you're the money maker, Chell.
Yeah.
So you noticed that I got put in first.
That was just by accident. You're beautiful.
Thanks.
So we are back again this week, and what we are going to be doing this week is a form of tier lists. You might have seen on TikTok, they do these blind tier lists where people don't know what is going to be coming up in the list, and they have to blindly put it in a slot of from 1 to 10. I have come up with a list of current attractions and current table service restaurants. Depending on time, we'll see if we get on to table service, but we're going to start with the attractions. So
On my street, sorry. It's like 25 degrees outside, so I've got the windows open, and that was somebody who really needs to get their motorbike fixed.
I thought we just travelled back in time to World War II.
It's like last week nights we had the police helicopter out, so that'd be fun when that happens.
Oh, blimey. So, rules for this is basically I have my good Lord. This is a shambles, isn't it? Right.
Glad we're so professional.
Yeah. Oh dear. So, compose.
You right, Lewis?
For the listeners, Lewis is literally, he's chucking his head off.
I think Lewis might be having a heart attack. I'm not sure.
Quick, we broke Lewis.
Right. So, rules for the tier list are as followed. I will read out. We'll do the attractions first. I will read out the attractions as I have them on my list, one by one. You four are the experts at Walt Disney World, and you are going to discuss between the four of you where, Andrew, you are going to discuss between the four of you where you would put that attraction on the list from 1 to 10. I will get to Chelsea in a minute. I can see her.
No, you can't go to the bathroom. You should have gone before.
Once your answer is given, it is locked into place and it cannot be changed. Chelsea.
So you've obviously got them in a order from 1 to 10. But when you're reading them out, you're saying them randomly.
No.
So you'll read number 1 out. So we'll put it.
Yeah, I'm reading number 1 out, but it might not be you guys' number 1.
Oh,
I think it's just wrote the list of 1 to 10.
You four are going to put. So let's start from the first one. Number 1.
Oh.
Mickey and Minnie's Runaway Railway. So where would you four, between you, put that on a list from 1 to 10?
Okay. Let's discuss.
10 attraction.
Okay, let's discuss one at a time. Andy, what do you think?
I think this is really difficult because I like it. I think it's a great ride. But I put it number 1, and then you've got like Rise of Resistance and Avatar and Tron and stuff like that. It's going to go down further. So I think we play safe. First one through, we go for a middle of the road like a 4 or 5. It's a great ride. I think it's good. No, not everybody likes it, Danny. I do.
Yeah. Lewis?
Yeah, I agree. Sorry, I've just composed myself. So
Oh, he's gone again.
No, he's done again.
Do you know what? Sorry, I know this is going off topic, but do you know what compounded it? Behind me, Catherine was crawling on the floor to get the fan from behind.
Oh, superb.
So she was trying to stay out of shot and unplugging the thing from down here. Anyway, back to the subjects in hand. And so Minnie and Minnie's Runaway Railway. I also like the attraction. I think it's okay. It's not a patch on what it replaced, but you know it's a decent attraction. I would concur with Andy. Probably go sort of a 4 or 5. Sort of keep it high mid.
Yeah.
Matt?
So, having played this game once before, in our private time, because me and Danny have nothing to do in the days, so yeah, I think we've got to go middle, but I'd actually put it up higher, like 6, because I think
6 is bad.
6 is
yeah,
bad.
6 is worse, yeah, because
Oh,
I
you
think
mean higher as in a higher number.
higher number. Yeah, sorry, I meant higher
Okay.
number.
Okay.
I think we should put it like either 5 or 6 because I think he's got more. I think he's got better rides coming.
Okay, so it's between 5 and 6.
What are you thinking, Chal?
My first thought was to go for number 5 because I thought it is a really good ride, and we don't know what else is yet to come.
That was my first instinct. To be fair, 5
because it's
Well,
not bad.
Let's all go 5. Let's go 5 then because we've all said 5.
Should we lock it
All those in
in?
favour of 5? Lock it in?
Yes, lock
Let's
it in.
lock it in.
We're going to lock 5 in.
Oh, we should have got a button that we all have to press.
Yeah. We should have had a sound
Lock
effect like.
in.
Doo-doo.
I could do a sound effect.
Doo-doo.
I can do a sound effect if you want. Oh, it's locked in. There we go.
Oh, yeah, look at that one.
How XFM of you. Right. So Mickey and Minnie's Runaway Railway is locked in at number 5. Number 2 attraction on my list is Kilimanjaro Safaris.
All right,
I don't
Joe.
think that's quite needs to. I don't really think that needs to be high on the list.
9 out of 10, I reckon. It's good.
An 8,
It's a staple attraction.
but it's not like I know it gets a big queue, but it's not like you know.
See, I don't think we go 10 though. I don't think we lock it in as the worst.
No,
I think
there are some
8 or 9 maybe.
I
Lewis.
say
Yeah, okay. I'll go with the consensus there.
But
I
what
quite
were you
like
going to
it.
say?
I know. I'd probably go 7 or 8. So if you're going 8, I think I quite like it. I like it.
I
It's a
like
nice
it.
attraction.
No, that's the thing though. Like I like it too, but I know how his mind works.
It is a bit of a middle of the road attraction, and another middle of the road attraction. It's not one of those kind of. I mean, it's not a thrill ride, is it? Clearly, unless a rhino comes and charges at you.
You're right if you're terrified of animals.
Yeah, it is.
Or you fall out over the crocodile bridge.
And also, I think we've mentioned this before. It does depend. Does depend on when you go on it.
Yeah,
yeah. So okay, 8. I'll go with 8.
Who's on for 8? 8.
All in favour?
8.
Okay.
Lock it in.
Kilimanjaro.
Locked in.
Locked.
What's that bit?
Oh, did you not hear the pop?
No, I did.
Oh, but that was part of the
That's what
sound.
he was
That was
doing.
part of it.
Oh right.
Pop. Locked in.
Oh nice.
Incredible. Okay.
We need
2
to
down.
invest in more sound bites, don't we?
We do. Number 3 attraction. The Twilight Zone Tower of Terror.
Number 1.
Don't do number 1.
Number
No.
3.
I agree with 3.
Well, I think
It's a
3's
great
quite
ride.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because there is obviously some good rides that he's going to list off. Wait, who here loves Tower of Terror?
Oh yeah, I do.
Yeah. Love Tower of Terror, but again, he's got potentially
Tron, Rise of
Tron,
Resistance,
Guardian.
Guardians. Yeah. Small World.
Also potentially, Barnstormer. I was just trying to think of something there. The teacups. What else? Small World.
Tiki Room.
What else? Tiki Room. Aladdin's Flying Carpets.
Yeah, exactly. We could get
Whoa! Don't
Living
go
with the
dissing
Land,
carpets,
which I love
though, eh?
actually.
Don't go dissing the carpets, mate. I love them.
Okay,
It's my best 90 seconds of the day.
moving on.
So do we think 3?
3 or 4.
Yeah.
Oh, we can't go 4, Andy. That's a bit.
I think we can go 4 because I've got at least 5 rides that are better than Tower of Terror in my head right now.
Guardians, Rise, they might not even be on the list.
Yeah, but they
True.
might.
But we're going to put old Tower of Terror at 4.
All right. So hang on. Would you say Tower of Terror is better than Rock and Roller Coaster?
Yes.
1 second. 1 second. We can deal with this very simply. So, 4.
Sorry, what was the question you asked her?
Is Tower of Terror better than Rock and Roller Coaster?
Yes.
Tower of Terror is my favourite ride in Hollywood.
You can't get rid of me for that. That's ridiculous to say Rock and Roller Coaster is better than Tower.
Everybody's in. No, it's a first.
You're entitled to your opinion. You're entitled to your opinion, Andrew, but you're wrong.
Fine. I'll accept that I'm entitled to my opinion, and right.
I think 3 is fair, as it's people's favorite. It is people's favorite ride.
Yeah.
Regardless. So.
Well, we can take it to a vote. If you three think number 4, then we'll
Are the
go.
Jerry's attacking there now, are they?
If you 3 think 4, we'll go 4 because majority.
I'm just aware that he could potentially say,
Yeah.
like.
All right, hands up for 4th. Go on, Lewis, so you want to put your hand in the
I'm
air.
not. I don't. I'm kind of agreeing with you because, I know Matt's paid this before. I know Matt's paid this before, but Danny could also be throwing you a massive curveball by completely doing this the other way round.
Yeah.
So we could be putting, we could be putting Living with the Land at the top here. So just,
if you want to go with, it depends on which Living with the Land. Because if it's the Living with the Land with the Christmas overlay, it obviously is number 1.
Right, let's just think. Would you say, guys? Would you say Rise is better than Tower of Terror?
Hell yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh right. Okay.
You're wrong, Chelsea.
Yeah, but you're not a Star Wars fan, are you?
I'd also say Guardians is.
Yeah, Guardians is.
Whatever then. So there's 2 against 2. Me and Lewis want 3. We want 4.
So
no,
if you want to put, I'm happy with you to put 3. I'm happy with you to put 3 because.
Do we have Andy's permission?
You don't need my permission, but you've got it. Go for 3.
Right, locking it in at number
3.
3.
Okay, Tower of Terror or TOT, as I have here.
There you go.
Number 4. It's a Small World.
10.
After all.
10.
Would you really
13,
go to...
actually.
I wouldn't put it at 10.
It's a classic ride, but
I'd say a solid
2.
No, joking.
Lewis's face then.
I'm not agreeing on
Lewis's
that.
face then was like he'd spotted his
What's
wife
you
crawling
drinking?
behind him to get a fan. It was.
Sorry, but if Kilimanjaro's at 8, then Small World is going behind it.
9.
100%.
From my point of view.
Yeah, I don't think we can put it at 10 because he could potentially come out with something like the Enchanted Tiki Room. I love the Enchanted Tiki Room, but it's worse than Small World.
Or Peter Pan, I would say.
You got something against Peter Pan. I don't know what that little ginger pixie boy did to you, but you got something against Peter Pan.
Just a quick question, though. Actually, genuine question. What is everybody's worst ride at Walt Disney World?
Hall of Presidents.
I wish I had the button to remove you from the screen.
I got the power.
Can't say
See,
that.
we'd have to agree to disagree on that one.
In all fairness, I've never actually been on it, so I don't know. But
Oh my god, even worse.
worst
I mean,
ride at Disney.
Anything that's kind of just a generic ride has got to be the worst attraction, right? So, like,
I said,
So,
what?
like a Triceratops spin and
Yeah.
something that you can just get off a
Barnstormer is
fairground ride.
Really, yeah. And there could be quite a few of those coming up for 5 to 10.
What we on? We're on Small World, aren't we?
Small World,
yeah.
Oh.
Let's go with a 9.
Knock 9 in.
Yeah, go on then.
9.
I feel like we're being done here. I feel like we're being really done.
It's Danny, of course we are.
Oh, I might be being nice.
No, I think it's good because we've still got the worst to do, and then we've still got like a couple of middles, and then we've got the big boys.
At the minute, you've spaced them out relatively sensible.
Yeah,
in terms
we're not a silly bunch of people. That's why we're very sensible.
But we're nearly halfway through, so it's going to get
This
worse.
was always the secret. Put it down to a committee.
We are halfway through with number 5, Millennium Falcon Smuggler's Run.
I'm out of this one because I never got to ride it.
I would say either 4 or 6. I liked it. I really enjoyed it.
I will say, and I know I don't have an input in this. I loved this ride.
It was a proper fanboy moment. Don't get me wrong, it's definitely not better than Tower of Terror, but it's better than Mickey Minnie's, I think.
Hey, this is mine.
7.
Well, have we not got 7 available?
Yeah, but
Seven's available. I just don't think
you have 1, 2, 4, 6, 7, and 10.
Okay.
So, my appreciation of this for you, Charlie, is like you're not a Star Wars fan, right? But for me, going on that ride was a total childhood moment. Every kid who grew up loving Star Wars wanted to ride and pilot the Millennium Falcon. And I queued up with my wife, I queued up with my kids. My daughter's like, Daddy, can I fly the ship? No.
Yeah.
No, you cannot. You're an engineer, get to the back. You're a gunner. You know, if one of your kids wants to give me your sweeties or your snack credits, I might let you be the second pilot, but you're at the back.
Mm-hmm.
So I reckon for me, this is a 4.
Okay, Lewis?
My initial reaction when this came up was, I like it, but it could have been so much better. So I was going 6 or 7, if I'm being really honest. But I can appreciate what Andy's saying because it is for a Star Wars fan to sit in the cockpit of the Millennium Falcon, no matter where you are, it's an incredible experience. So I would give it a steady 4, and I'll be happy with that. But I wouldn't object if people suggested it was a 6 in this list.
The bit you didn't see in the video that we put up for the channel when I did the on-ride video footage is Erin, my middle daughter, was sat in the right pilot seat, and there's a right pilot that has to do the jump to light speed. So it goes, right, pilot number 2 did the jump to light speed, and a little hand came up, and it got that far. And what you didn't see was me go, nope.
Yeah, Beckett was the right pilot when we went on it, and I was left pilot. And me and him were just screaming like children. Yeah. It was insane. We're both going, whoa, whoa, whoa!
Crying.
And then Oscar's crying, poor Chell, trying to reach round and grab hold of his hand because he's sat in this seat a million miles away from everyone.
Taller for that ride, that's why. Because Oscar shouldn't have been able to fit on it because he couldn't even reach the button.
Mm.
Oh, really?
But he did reach the height.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but you can't play it.
So we just basically sat in a simulator pod and didn't really do a great deal apart from scream when we went to light speed.
Holly
Even
did
if
the
he
same.
reached the button, at least he would have done that the whole time.
Well, I
no
mean,
matter
he
what.
could have pushed any button
But there was nothing
because
for him
you
to reach anything.
every button in that cockpit is clickable and pushable and clickable and
Everything got pressed. Everything got flicked.
yeah. So where you put in the old Smuggler's Run?
Have we got an agreement on 4?
Chelsea's just not convinced at all.
No, I'll have to step out of this because I'm not a Star Wars fan. But I can appreciate
Yeah, no, but you've ridden the ride.
I have ridden it, so that's why I put it at a.
Let me put it simple. Right, look at me. You ready? Ready? This is the 4 you're looking for.
She doesn't understand that reference.
Would you put it as a 4, Lou?
Yeah, I think I'm okay with that.
Okay,
Yeah,
but if
but
something else comes up that should be a 4, it's on you guys.
Well,
yeah, I'll blame that as well.
I didn't ride it. I was at Myers Grill with my darling fiance having the best nachos we've ever had.
She still sat next to you.
She is.
Hi, Molly.
Are you locking it in at 4?
Yeah, lock it in.
Okay,
Yeah.
fine. Locked in.
I suppose so.
Okay, so you've still got slot 1, 2, 6, 7, and 10.
This
available.
is good.
Now that it's locked in and everyone's made the decision, even though I didn't ride it, I've read enough about the ride. I really think it should have been 6.
Well, you
Why
allowed to
didn't
have
you say
an-
that?
Because
should
I
have
didn't
spoke
ride it, so I
up.
didn't feel like I had the right to say anything.
I think Andy and I have been blinded by nostalgia, but there you go.
Yeah.
Let's see.
Next one, number 6. This is on the list of 10 is the Haunted Mansion.
Oh,
Ooh.
He got me with this one last time.
9. What's we got left? 9?
1,
10.
2, 6, 7, and 10.
Oh, 7 or 10 then.
What?
Or 6.
no, I'd be
No.
up at
No.
I'd be up at a 2.
Yeah, I would choose to ride the Haunted Mansion over. Yeah, I'd choose to ride Haunted Mansion over Guardians of the Galaxy.
Oh, I wouldn't go that far.
No, I
But-
would. It's a classic ride, and I love that
You
ride.
crack me up. You crack me up. What is that about?
It's definitely better than Smugglers. It's definitely better than Tower Terror. It's definitely better than Mickey's.
What is
the whole-
Haunted Mansion?
It's an
Yes.
absolute legendary ride.
No.
What?
No.
Have we been going to the same parks for these numbers
Oh
of years?
my god! It's you sit in darkness, and it breaks down, and it goes. Oh, the haunted are doing something at the moment, or whatever it says.
But
The
Tower
ghosts
Terror does
are-
exactly the same thing. It's in darkness, it breaks down, and it drops you.
Yeah, but
And there's
it's good.
ghosts.
So's the Haunted Mansion.
I'm obviously not voting on this one.
No, you have to vote.
No,
Yeah.
you can vote, but majority rules.
I'll
Yeah.
go for 7.
What have we got available, Dan?
Available
1, 2,
is
6, 7,
slots
10.
number 1, 2, 6, 7, and 10.
7.
Right. I think. Well, no. I think we do 6, just in case he comes out with a couple of bangers.
Rides.
Couple of
Was
bangers.
it real?
I'm not DJing.
Shabba.
You see, at this point, I would probably have moved the other guy, like Tower of Terror, Millennium, and Mickey and Minnie's down a place and stuck it at 3. But obviously, this is the name of the game.
Indeed.
So I'm happy to go with 6. Oh,
I think we do
painful.
6.
That is painful.
Yeah, it's not nice, but I didn't get involved in the Smugglers Wrong.
No, I'm sorry about that.
conversation,
Yeah,
I should have.
yeah, you should have done. You should have done.
Well, let's go for 6.
Technically, this is all my fault.
Yeah, we said that we would blame you at some point. So
Yeah.
All right, I acquiesce to 6, but I think we're shooting ourselves even further in the foot.
lock it in.
Locking it in.
Yeah.
Locked in. Okay, next one.
In.
Soaring around the world.
10.
Some of us.
10.
What?
10 or 7, guys. Come on.
Not a 10.
I do
It's
do
not
seven.
a 2 or a 1.
Do
I can
do
assure
7
you.
then, because it's certainly not a 2 or a 1.
No.
No, okay, fair enough. Yeah.
But the question is Haunted Mansion better than Soaring?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Doubtfully.
Yeah, it is.
Well, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Choose wisely.
Okay, it's going in
You
7 then.
choose
Is it?
poorly.
That was quite a short but sweet
Well, it's
conversation.
not 1 or 2.
Yeah.
No,
I mean,
it's not better than the
that's
others.
that's an
Hello,
easy decision to make.
everything's wonky.
Yeah.
If it was soaring over California, I'd be tempted to put it out higher, but not around the world now.
Okay,
Locked it in.
7, please.
7.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you have 3 left.
1, 2, and 10.
1, 2, and 10. The next attraction. Look at Andy. He's like, "Arr." Is
He's
Star
so angry.
Wars: Rise of the Resistance.
Right. Okay.
Fine.
2. 2. 2. 2. 2.
And the Chelsea can repeat again. Hang on.
But I'm agreeing with Chell on the off chance.
God.
On the off chance that he says a ride that I think
Right.
he's going to say that definitely should be number 1.
Can I
I
just?
don't
Can I?
think he's got Guardians or Tron on this list.
Do you think he's got Flight of Passage?
Oh,
Because if he's got Flight of Passage, that deserves to be
Well-
higher than
Can I just ask a question though?
yes.
If we put it at number 1 and something else came up, would you really be disappointed? Would you be more disappointed if we put it at 2 and then the next 2 that came up was the teacups and
Oh.
Aladdin's?
I agree.
That's
100%.
true.
you make valid points, Lewis. Well done.
Right.
Thank you.
Smugglers.
Not about Haunted Mansion, but
Okay, that does that
Right,
makes
Rise is
sense.
definitely better than Tron. It's not better than Flight of Passage. 100% agree. Guardians, I'm like that with it sometimes. I think it just depends on what mood I'm in each day. But yeah, I think we go with number 1. And if it is Flight of Passage and it goes in at number 2, I'd rather it go at number 2 than it go at like 10.
Yeah.
Look at
Okay.
look at Danny's poker face.
the next
I know,
one's
you
going to
look-
be the hard.
I was all right until you said that, and then I
He
smiled.
was. He was.
So where are we putting Rise of the Resistance, gang?
1.
1.
Yeah, I think that's the safe bet right now.
Okay.
This next one's going to be the hardest.
That's what she
Yeah.
said.
Guardians of the Galaxy:
Oh,
Cosmic
Christ.
Rewind.
Number 2.
Yeah.
That should be
Yeah,
1.
number 2.
It should be 1. That should be 1, but
Yeah.
we'll have to stick it at 2.
Yeah,
Yeah.
agree. I 100% agree with that.
Yeah.
Right. Flight of Passage at number 10 then?
See, Matt, if they'd listened to us, that would have been the right
Avatar: Flight of Passage.
I told you all.
Well,
order. Number 10.
yeah.
So if you'd all listened and Haunted Mansion would have gone further back, we would have had a nice 7.
I will say, apart from Flight of Passage being at number 10, that's a hell of a list you guys have just put together there. So I'll read it out. We'll go 10 to 1. So you've
Oh,
gone
I'm so annoying.
number 10, Avatar:
Hang on,
Flight of
hang on.
Passage.
Can we do it like bullseye? 10.
Oh, I can't keep doing.
No.
So number 10, Avatar: Flight of Passage.
Yeah,
Number
that's-
9, It's a Small World.
Yeah.
Number 8, Kilimanjaro Safaris. Number 7, Soaring Around the World. Number 6, Haunted Mansion. Number 5, Mickey and Minnie's Runaway Railway. Number 4, Millennium Falcon Smuggler's Run. Number 3, Twilight Zone Tower of Terror. Number 2, Guardians of the Galaxy Cosmic Rewind. And number 1, Star Wars Rise of the Resistance.
Should have put Small World at 10.
There's a lot of shoulda, coulda, wouldas, all right?
Yeah.
But
Yeah, don't I know it?
Hindsight's wonderful in respect to, isn't it?
Thoughts on your list, guys? Thoughts on your list?
No comment.
Hindsight's
No
a wonderful
comment.
thing.
yeah.
No, I mean, actually, it's not terrible. I mean, it could have been a lot worse,
Yeah.
really.
Yeah.
Better if you listen to it.
God, you're such a diva, aren't you?
I spoke a lot of sense in that, and if you look back and think, oh, if we listened to her, we'd had quite a good list, actually.
If we listened to you, we'd have Terror number 1.
Yeah, we wouldn't have
That is true. You did want to put Tower of Terror at number 1.
We wouldn't have Flight of Passage at 10.
Well, we might have still had Flight of Passage then.
No, we wouldn't.
See,
So
I reckon if you guys had put Tower at 1, you'd have moved Soaring up to 3, I reckon.
Yeah.
I reckon you would have done that. Or you'd have put Mansion at 3. And then that would have really...
Messed
then
us
you'd all
up.
be
That
too
would have
loud.
really grinded Chelsea's gears.
I think my regret is Smuggler's Run, because it probably should have been a bit lower.
Yeah.
No, I agree with the list. Maybe just move everything down 1 and move Avatar up to 1. But I agree with the list, and yeah, Small World should have definitely been 10. I think we're definitely right that we should have said that was 10. Yeah, if we moved everything down and put Avatar at 1, that would have done it.
It could have been worse.
Could have been a lot worse.
It's a game.
Yeah.
Yeah, fun.
Okay.
It's just the reason why you guys don't do your Zoom quizzes anymore now.
Yeah, no. Those stopped very quickly.
I was going to say.
Yeah, they did. Right, shall we move on to the table service restaurant one?
I don't know if it's safe to.
Yes. it's
Not
safe.
you lot.
Okay.
I need to see what happens when we bring out Garden Grill.
Okay. So with the table service restaurants, you just discuss away. You can either bear in mind if it does do breakfast, lunch, and dinner, or if you're just going to talk about a specific meal that they do there. Okay.
Yep.
Okay. So first restaurant is the Kona Cafe, Polynesian Village Resort.
We can't put it at 1.
All right,
No,
three.
we-
First
can't.
restaurant.
Three.
No,
Three.
I've not ate there, and
I have.
I believe it's got better. I believe years ago it used to be terrible, but I don't know. It's definitely not a 1. I'd be putting Sonara at number 1 either way.
I would put it. I would put it like 1, 2, 3, 4. No, I wouldn't. Sorry, not 1. Sorry, I'd put it like 2, 3, 4, maybe. Tonga toast is the only way anyone can get me to eat a banana. Because that's one of the nicest things I've ever had for breakfast. Kona coffee is the nicest coffee I've ever drank.
It is.
And when you order it, thinking that you're just going to get a little mug of coffee, and they bring you a whole pot, and no one else you're with drinks coffee, so you get to drink all of it. And I really liked it. I'd be happy putting it at 3, 4.
Lewis?
I've never been, would you believe? But I do agree with Matt about the coffee.
Yeah.
As I've never been before, my initial instinct would be around about 4 or 5, but I'm not going to go against Chelsea anymore. So,
You
whatever
know
she
she
says.
can't, Lewis, she can't hurt you where you are.
I don't.
Essex.
I genuinely, I can't really say because I've not been.
No.
So I'm happy to go with the majority on this.
I'm the same. I've not been. So as you two being the people that've been, I will agree with whatever you guys say, with the exception of number one.
I think we should do 4.
I think that would be my first instinct, even though I haven't been.
Okay.
Okay.
Locking it in at 4.
Okay. Next restaurant is the T-Rex Cafe.
9.
9.
9. Oh, no.
Lewis.
I thought it was frozen.
No, I was thinking.
It's like a rainforest cafe, and I don't rate
But it
it.
is, yeah.
I've got a Molly sitting next to me going.
Well, do you know what?
Yeah. 9
As much as we like it as a family, and I will eat there, I would be more than happy to put it at 10.
Yeah, I'd still eat there as well. And the food
Yeah.
looked nice from when Danny and that went this year, and obviously the atmosphere is nice for kids and stuff, but it's not like an amazing, like compared to other restaurants, is it?
I tell you what, though, if you've even got a slight headache, it ruins your night.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Since Frankie Benny's had dinosaurs in it, let's be honest.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's go with 10.
Do you think 10?
Yeah.
What do you think could be worse though? Let's just think.
Well,
Rainforest Cafe.
if he comes out with Rainforest Cafe, that's worse. And if he comes out with Planet Hollywood, that's worse because you get stabbed there.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, absolutely.
Well, I get stabbed there.
This is table restaurants, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. So Pizza Safari's out.
Mama Melrose.
I don't mind that.
Never
That's
been.
Right.
Pizza Rizzo.
Oh
Like
yeah.
I loved it there.
Top for me.
I'd probably a pizza. Yeah, I'd probably put like Hollywood and Vile
Yes.
at 10.
But
then apparently it's been getting a little bit better recently. I've not been for a few years.
I think our mistake last time was to sort of err on the side of caution, right? We know something's not 100% great. Let's stick it at 10 and get rid of the worst ones first and build it in. I'd rather have number 5 available at the end than number 10 again and end up with Sonar as the last one.
Yes. Good thinking.
Yeah.
Locking in 10.
10 it is.
Okay.
Yeah.
Next restaurant, as we swing over to Epcot for Via Napoli.
Oh
Never
no. Don't rate it. The lasagna was awful.
I actually like the lasagna. The only reason you didn't like
the cheese, you didn't read the menu properly.
Yeah, the only reason you didn't like the lasagna is you and Mum rushed through the menu and went, "Oh, lasagna! I'll have that," and you didn't see the vegetable bit.
It was ricotta cheese.
There's ricotta cheese and spinach, and when it arrived,
Excuse me, good sir, but this is not what I know as a traditional lasagna. Could you pop to the shops and get some Domio sauce, please?
So my only negative towards it is I think from looking at the prices, it's bloody expensive for a Pizza Hut.
Right. That is our thing as well. We love pizza, but I think I'd rather go to Blaze anytime.
Yeah.
So
I'll eat pizza with anyone. I'll eat pizza with my worst enemy. But I had Via Napoli. I wasn't impressed.
Okay. 9 then?
I'd be happy with 9. 8, 9. Just I'm only saying 8, but just in case he comes out with something.
Yeah,
Okay.
I know. What do you
Well,
think?
like I said, let's stick to our guns. If we think it's not great, next one's going to be bangers.
So what are we saying?
Oh.
You bet there.
9.
I'm happy with
I'm
9.
Okay. Oh, it could be something worse though. Let's get that like
9.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Get in.
Okay, 9.
Being
Okay, next one. Going to take a trip over to the Animal Kingdom. as we go to the Yak and Yeti.
Love
Oh,
it.
top 3 easily. I'd say 2 or 3.
Yeah, it's good.
I've never eaten there, but I really want to.
No, the
It's
Korean
good.
barbecue is beautiful.
I bet the quick service, and
Yeah, I've
that's
only had the quick service,
wicked.
which I love.
Would I be able to get the same beer that I had at Animal Kingdom?
I think
Stick
so.
it at the top. Stick it at the good numbers.
So
That was good beer.
we went to the Yak and Yeti last year for the first time, and it was probably one of my top 5 meals.
Yeah.
And I'd quite happily put it at 2 or 3.
I reckon 2. Because if he's got Sanaa on that list, it's going number 1. I don't care.
Poker face is rubbish.
poker face, poker face.
Okay, I'm okay with 2 for Yak and Yeti. It could be
I'm
worse.
happy
places.
for you to do too.
Joe?
Yep.
Lock
No,
it in.
Where are we putting it?
two.
2.
Numero
Two.
2.
Yak and the Yeti.
Harder.
Okay. Next restaurant,
It's rubbish.
the home of Mexican food at Maya Grill.
Right. That I'll take care of this one, guys. One, best restaurant on Disney property. It's so obviously we're not going to put it at 1. But what have we got? Have we got 4 available? Because I think
We've
it
got
should
1, 3, 5, 6, 7, and 8.
I'm happy to go with 3.
I really
these.
think we should go. I think we should put it at 3. And next time you're all there, please go try Maya's Grill if you haven't already. It's so nice.
Okay.
Okay.
Lou, you've been to Coronado Springs, haven't you, mate? Have you yet there?
I haven't.
Oh.
I'm just looking at the menu actually.
Looks good, doesn't it?
What's it called?
So because this is not the same as Three Bridges, is it?
No,
No.
no, very much not.
So okay.
It's better.
Oh really? Because I've heard like Three Bridges is really nice.
This place was amazing.
Okay, I'm happy to go with that. I've never been, but I've heard it's decent.
There's not many places that you can get a margarita with black ants in the salt around the rim, but you can do it there, and that speaks to me.
Okay,
Number 3.
please.
Number 3.
boss.
Number
Yeah.
3.
Nice. We go from Maya's Grill to the Garden Grill.
8.
6 or 7, maybe.
Yeah. 7.
Oh, this is painful.
It's nice, and I've enjoyed the meals I've had there, but it's not. It's definitely not gourmet. I wouldn't say it's top 5.
And I haven't eaten there, but I'm only interested in having the breakfast there.
And
Yeah.
they've changed the breakfast as well, so it's not the same.
7.
Okay, yeah.
Oh, Lewis.
What did Lewis want?
You broke his heart, Chelsea.
What would you put it as, Lewis?
Yeah, I don't think I'll put it much further than that, to be honest. Further up, I definitely wouldn't put it at 1.
No.
But 6, 5 or 6, maybe 6. But I mean, it depends on what else comes up. So 7 is fine.
7.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Lock it in.
Locked in. So next one is Chef Art Smith's Homecoming.
Ooh, 5. Easily 5.
Yeah.
It's top 5. I bet that is lovely. Oh, yeah.
High 5.
I again weren't able to eat there. Me and Molly really wanted to go there, but ran out of time.
Oh, mate. The chicken and biscuits.
It looks so good. I think at one point I made us go the long way around, so I got to walk past it multiple times just to watch the people eating outside. Your food looks good.
My
Well,
big
it's
mistake
fair.
was I went in 2018 the day we were going home and I had breakfast before I went at lunch and I couldn't finish the meal. I was like, no, it's so nice. Just don't care if you're sick, just eat more.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that I think I want to eat there more than other places I haven't eaten yet. That's
Yeah.
the top one to get done.
Easily.
Yeah. Same with me, actually. It's been on my list for the last 2 or 3 times we've been.
The thing is that I hadn't actually heard of it at all until when we were getting closer to going in March, and Molly was doing so much research because obviously she'd never been before. Was looking at all these other restaurants. She went, have you seen this place? Have you seen this place? And then she mentioned Chef Art's Homecoming, and I went, nope, never heard of it. But it's in Disney Springs, and I haven't been there since it's become Disney Springs, so I wouldn't have heard of it. And we got it on YouTube, and I was like, oh, that's a bit of me.
Yeah.
That's a bit of me.
That's been since it was Downton Disney, eh?
Mm.
Yeah. I think 5 is the best call for that.
Yeah.
5.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, so you have 3 slots left. You have slot number 1, number 6, and number 8.
God.
The next one is Tony's Town Square.
8.
Never.
I've never been there, but I know it's not
Yeah.
traditionally. It's not got a great rating, has it? And it's not something that I would kind of, find myself at. I don't think there's better restaurants even in Magic Kingdom.
God, yeah.
Danny, you've eaten there before, haven't you?
Unfortunately,
And you didn't. Yeah, I remember you saying you didn't like it.
I've ate there twice actually.
You went back for seconds?
Yeah,
Why? Pourquoi?
no idea why. I was in a damaging relationship at the time, and with myself.
Nicky's just walked in.
Yeah, sorry.
Yeah. I just think because I think it tells a story that most of us haven't been.
Yeah.
Mm.
And it's probably on reputation only, but I think it's got to be an 8.
I think if we were Orlando based and we were able to go more often and try different restaurants, we'd probably might give it a better opinion. But like I said, the reputation is just, it's an 8 for me.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Lock it
Locking in at 8. The next one is Beaches and Cream Soda Shop.
We've
6.
got 1 and 3 left.
1 and
It's
6.
Or 1 and 6.
It's not a 1.
Oh God.
100%.
What?
We gotta do 6.
Yeah.
We can't put.
Has
We
anyone
can't
ever
put
eaten at Beaches and Cream?
No.
There's only one reason why you would want to eat at Beaches and Cream, and it's not for a main course, it'd be for the dessert.
No, I tell you,
That's kitchen sink, isn't it? That's what you
Yeah.
get kitchen sink, isn't it?
I tell you, I ate there 2017 and everything was decent.
Yeah, I've heard that. I've heard it's good.
I had
I
the
think
big
6
old
is respectable.
burger sandwiches. They're good. But this isn't about me. This is about you four.
I want to know it. I'm waiting for you to say so now, so I'm going to go with 6.
Yeah, but what if he says be our guest?
He says be our guest.
Mm.
I stand by my decisions, and I'll blame you again.
No, yeah, 6.
Okay, I'm with that.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Okay. So that leaves your number 1 slot as we head on the Skyliner to the Riviera Resort.
Yes.
And we go to
100%.
Topolino's Terrace.
100%.
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
Everything I've seen of that screams number 1.
Oh, that's good.
Oh, we
I'm
did it.
gonna
We
say
did a good
this,
one.
guys. That's a good list.
Restaurants is easier.
Oh,
Does anyone want to discuss Topolino's before I give the?
I haven't been, and I tried getting the booking last time, both for evening and breakfast. I had more chance of United winning the Champions League. It's bloody difficult to get in. I waitlisted it several times. I'm hoping I can get this time. I did speak to your mum though, and your mum said it was absolutely banging.
Yeah.
She even said it like that as well. She went absolutely banging.
She went full mank on it.
It's
Hey
got
up,
to be-
Andy, full banging, mate.
The
It's
food.
got to-
Hey up,
it's got to be-
Chuck.
It's got to be good because it was enough to bring mum and dad's to quite an emotional state when we said you're going to Topolino's.
Why are you
Oh.
giving us all this money? Oh, just go and eat.
But
Go
that
and
took
get-
that took me forever to get that reservation.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It is. It's like rocking horse.
It's
Yeah.
like what?
What?
You know the expression rocking horse poo. You know that expression?
Oh, right.
Yeah. Well, I didn't want to say the S word and recording.
Yeah, but you could have said poo because
I mean, we've said it 3 times now, so
yeah.
What poo?
yeah. Well,
Who's
4.
the poo? Who what?
Winnie
What
the
poo you
Pooh.
talking
I
about?
could have put that on the list, couldn't I? So okay. So dining from 10 to 1. Number 10, T-Rex.
Yep.
Number 9, Via Napoli.
Yep.
Number 8, Tony's Town Square. Number 7, The Garden Grill.
That hurts.
Number 6, Beaches and Cream.
Yeah, baby.
Number 5, Chef Art Smith's Homecoming. Number 4, Kona Caf. Number 3, Myers Grill. Number 2, the Yak and Yeti. And number 1, Topolino Terrace.
I think that's really good.
I
Six
Yeah,
and
think
seven.
that sounds
Six and
good to
7
me.
could have switched.
I would say that would probably be your only switch, maybe.
Yeah. 6 and 7.
I don't know. 8 and 10 maybe. 8, 9, and 10 could be interchangeable.
Yeah.
Yeah.
See, I don't mind the pizzas at Via Napoli. I actually quite enjoyed when I've eaten there.
You see,
But yeah.
I think the thing about this whole list actually is that as much as I think I'm a foodie, I've only eaten at 3 of these restaurants.
See, that was the
you're a
difficult
foodie
thing
that
about
knows what he likes.
that was the difficult thing about doing a restaurant list, because I'm trying to think of ones maybe that at least some of us have been to. So
Yeah.
at least then you can at least someone's got an opinion on something.
Yeah.
I think quick service ones would be a good one as well because no one's. I'm pretty sure we've all done most of the quick service places.
But the thing is, as well, next time if we want to do this again, Matt, you can do a list on something, and then Lewis can do a list on something. So then I can take part in it as well. This was just to get it all. So we did it the first time. To be honest, I quite enjoyed listening to you guys just debating away. That was quite fun actually, because I'm doing all my talking now, and it's good.
And because we're in separate places, it didn't get violent.
Well,
Yeah.
that's
You're lucky
true.
then.
But if looks could kill,
Yeah.
I know.
Oh dear. Yeah. So maybe next time we can do quick service,
Or hotels.
hotels, character meet and greets, anything.
shows, fireworks.
Okay. We do a universal.
Restrooms.
You could do universal attractions as well.
Hang on, there's more than 2 restrooms that you want to go to. It's frozen and tangled. Come on, son.
Star Wars.
Bins.
Star Wars. The bins, top 10 bins.
The one that used to go around and talk. Number
What,
one
Push?
straight away.
Push.
Yeah.
I loved Push.
I loved Push
Right.
as well. And my goal as a kid was always try and find the guy controlling him. Spoiler
Yeah.
You got them on camera
Shop.
once, didn't you?
We have, yeah.
We do shops.
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 Yeah. So we could do it all. So we can come back to this in a future episode. I mean, yeah, if you have watched this on YouTube, then why don't you give us your top 10 lists in the comments below?
Yeah. Or let us know what you'd like to see.
That's
and we
true.
can do
That as well. That as well. I think that's going to wrap up this episode, guys.
Yeah.
That's a
Yeah,
good
Unless,
one,
of course,
isn't it?
anyone's got anything they want to add, any admin.
Your box, do all the likes and subscribe things on the podcast mediums. And yeah, just tell us what you want to see.
Super. Well, you've just done that